screen is withdraw. Okay, and when you click that, remember the 0.3 plus coin fee is always standard, and that's regardless of the size of the transaction. Okay, this is where you would be sending your Litecoin to someone else, in which case if you have the Litecoin wallet address for the receiver, you would type it in at the top there, or paste it in the top there, and then you would put in the amount that you're sending, and then you'd proceed with your secondary transaction password and confirm it. If you happen to be have access to the QR code, you would tap the button on the top right there with the, it looks like a head with a plus symbol at the far right, and that will open up your camera and it will allow you to scan the QR code if you happen to have access to the QR code. Okay, so it's just like any other wallet that if some of you have used other wallets in the past, it's very similar in terms of the standard process. But you can do that for all of the 8 coins. If you go back to the main screen, and right here, if you hit exchange, if you hit exchange under Litecoin, currently this, when you're here, basically what you're able to do is if you had Litecoin, you can use that Litecoin to purchase more plus coins, plus tokens if you choose to. Remember, we have that 100 limit of the number of plus coins we could buy. So this is the screen you would go to if you happen to have Litecoin in your wallet and you want to use it to buy more plus coins. And just keep in mind that you can do that with any of the other 8 coins. You can use Bitcoin, you can use EOS, you can use XRP to buy more plus coins using the exchange option. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's the main screen. And if you go to profile.
Okay, guys. And so like Elvin said, you can exchange any of this cryptocurrency into plus. Okay. Some people asking, how can I buy some plus token? So if you have Bitcoin, you put Bitcoin in and you click exchange, you can buy plus token. And also you need to remember every single account, you can do this action to buy up to 100 plus token maximum for every single member. So this type of buying is buy from the company, it's buy from plus token itself, right? But in the future, when plus token exchange is launched, you can come here and you can buy as many plus token as you want, because when you're buying from the exchange, you are not buying from the company, you are buying from members. Okay? So some people say, okay, how can I buy more than 100? Then you're waiting for the exchange come out, then you can buy more than 100 plus token if you wish to. So the exchange will allow you to do that.
And that's November 15th, Simon?
Yeah, November 15th. So November 15th, you can exchange plus token and Ethereum, right? So basically, if you have Ethereum and you want to buy more plus token, you can go to the exchange.
Okay. Okay. And so the next thing that maybe we can highlight under the profile.
Yeah.
So Candy, that represents the bonus that you receive in the first day. Okay, and I think when you first started, Simon, did they have like other bonuses? Or
Yeah,
is that just...
before they, even though you sign up for free, they give you like very little, 0.01. You can see the bottom one.
Yeah.
Even though you sign up for free, they give you something. But right now they canceled that one already. So only for people who deposit and activate the AI dog will be giving a raffle between 1 to 500 guys. 1 to 500 plus token. 2.33 for this account. Okay.
All right. So if you go back, sorry, here under my business partner, you don't have to necessarily go there, but that can show you by the phone number
Yeah, you can
how
see,
many your direct referrals.
Mhm.
Okay, and then you can actually see whether or not they're active. I think it usually shows open or unopened. I can't
Yeah.
remember what the yep.
So this is
And
open.
then and then you can actually see how much that individual has assigned to the AI arbitrage dog within their wallet. It shows you the amount in case you're curious. Okay, so in this example, this is one of Simon's directs. He's holding 0.1 Bitcoin as well as 2.6354 Ethereum. Okay, so obviously he's holding around 500 of each, or at least purchased 500 of each, just over 500 of each at the time that he opened that account. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's under my business partner. So that's where you go when you kind of check in on whether or not someone's downloaded, because you'll see that it's downloaded and that they've registered using your account number, which is your cell phone number. But then you see it flip from, I guess it goes to unopened to open, and that will indicate that they've funded their AI dog and that they're fully active. And obviously once they are active with the AI dog, that means you're open to additional commissions on the unit level based on the fact that they've opened up the next level for you. Okay.
Yeah. And income, you want to share
yeah. So under income, the daily, what you'll find is that at certain times of the day, they actually break it down for you. But a lot of times during the times that they're updating things, you'll see zeros like you see here. But normally, the numbers that still show up under total revenues, it's usually total revenue for the day. So that would show you how many plus coins you've earned for the day. And usually it's 2 or 3 numbers depending if you've qualified for a rank. So everybody, even the investors or people who are just holding crypto, they'll have a daily amount for the AI dog revenue, which is the 0.3% that's being paid in arbitrage daily for the cryptocurrency. So you'll have an amount there every day, and it's 1 line item per coin that you happen to be holding. So you would see that if you were to click that button. So if you were holding 3 coins in the AI dog, you'll see 3 separate line items indicating the amount of plus coin you earned. The second revenue stream that they show here is the linking revenues today, which is right there. That represents the matching bonuses that you received on every individual member, and each line item represents an active AI dog for them. So if they have 3 active AI dogs, you'll have 3 separate line items. If you have, if everybody in your team happens to only have 1 AI dog and you see 10 items, that means you probably have 10 members who've activated their AI dog. So that's one way to know it. Okay.
Yep.
Did someone jump in that's not muted?
I made it.
Okay, that was it. Okay. If you're a 2-star like Simon, you'll have on the 3rd line, team leaders revenue today. That'll show you the additional revenue that you've generated by qualifying as a 2-star, which is that 10 personal directs and 200,000 in total team volume. So you'll get a line item on every override that you have, and keep in mind that this is a bonus that represents the 5% from levels 11, which opens up at level 11 onto infinity. And then when they open up the full exchange, the 4th line item there for the trading commissions will represent the 50% commissions of the commissions that the companies will start to share with their members on the fees tied to the exchange. Like once they open it up, there's going to be a buyer and seller, but there's always fees. The fees are paid in plus coin, and 50% goes back to the field. Okay.
Yep.
And then at the top, sorry, of that, the numbers that I always pay attention to is obviously the total revenues, which is a total of all of the line items for on the screen, whether you have 1, 2, 3, or 4, the today's value represents the percentage that was paid to all members for the day. So keep in mind that the company does the trading for all the coins, and based on the performance, they pay out 1% for everyone, regardless of what coin you happen to be holding in AI dog. And I guess it's sort of easier for them to manage that as opposed to, you know, paying 0.31 to people who have Bitcoin and 0.35 to people who have Ethereum if they have. So it just to be consistent and easier to manage, and obviously easier for them to plan and set their reserves so that they can continue to make sure that they're able to sustain and pay the 6 to 18% that they, which is their goal every month in terms of the payouts. So partner value, I've seen that's really team volume, and this is a number that you know, for me, I'm always paying attention to, because the magic number for me right now is I'm not a 2-star yet. Is making sure that I'm progressing toward that 200,000 mark that I need to get to in order to qualify for the 2-star. Okay. All right. You go back to the next screen. Is there anything else in my income that you wanted to share, Simon?
That's all. So the timing is you can see now it's 0. So every day they only show up how much you get paid for the day in 12 hours. So tonight, midnight, after midnight, so around 1 o'clock, between 1 to 2 o'clock, they will show up how much you get paid for today. Okay, and that number will stay until tomorrow around noontime. Okay. And then they will come back to 0. So that's why you can see it's 0 right now. Okay.
So it's always a 12-hour window that you can actually
window.
See the data. Okay. But you can always see what's always showing is the daily interest paid, and then also the daily, your current team volume. That's always showing there.
So basically tonight, the number they use to calculate how much I'm making is all these numbers. So they were using 0.32 to multiply how much I holding in my AI doc, the total value. And then they will use my team value to calculate how much I receive from my link revenue and my team leader revenue. So those are the number they will use to calculate how much I should be received the midnight tonight.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
So that's how all the information here.
Okay. If you go back to the next screen, I think everybody's always wondering what add wallet address is. I think that's sort of like a contacts list when you're frequently sending coins to other members.
Yeah, this one mostly in the future you will be using. Right now, I don't think they really working. Last time I tried to add some address, but they don't really show up into my contact. So this is just a future function they already create, but I don't think they activate for us to use anything yet.
No problem.
And like
when that's functional, I'll share my wallet address with everyone in case you want to
frequently send some money to you.
Yeah. What I found fascinating when I first got started was reading and going through the safety guarantee. Some great information there. It shows you how seriously the company takes its security and privacy. As I mentioned, these guys are, I always stress that these guys are technically strong. You know, we have, with the security that we have, it's about, I think you'll find that you'll receive a new text message if you try to use a different device to access your account. If you are in a different geographical area, it'll send a text message to make sure that it's you again. And then with the pending upgrade to 2.2, as I think we've already shared with the team, they're going to have facial recognition security as an option whereby you won't be, you basically will need to allow the, I'm assuming it's just like what other facial recognition apps that I've seen where you would have your face in front of your phone, and as long as once the app recognizes that it's you, then it'll allow you to have access to your wallet. So just sort of stresses the fact that, you know, this company takes the security feature pretty serious, and that they obviously have the technology and the know-how to put these things in place. I haven't heard of any wallets that I'm currently using that has that facial recognition feature. I've heard of ones that have the two-factor authentication feature, which is common in the industry, but not facial recognition. So like I always say in the presentations, this company is technically strong, and they have the technology. Next screen, Simon. I think that was pretty much it. I guess if you go to settings, you can show them how this is where you can change the language if you magically are able to speak and read Chinese or Korean. But that's how you can change the language. Modify passwords, that allows you to change update both your login password, which is the first one that you fill in when you registered, as well as a transaction password. Okay, and then in case you lost your private key, you lost a piece of paper that you wrote it on, or you lost the picture that you took to do so, you would just view private key. I think it asks for the secondary password, and then you're able to see it again to record it, take a picture, write it down, and do what you need to do. Okay. And I think that's it. Fingerprint login. Is that functional?
I don't think it's functioned yet.
Okay. So that's not live yet.
So this is where they, in the future, will have the facial recognition coming up
as well.
For you.
It's going to be on that screen.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you will be able to add that into secure your login. So it's
awesome.
optional. It's optional, just like this one. You can turn on and turn off, right?
So Brandon, I think he's speaking from experience, maybe, but he's asking what if you forgot your secondary password?
If you forget your secondary password, you have to log out your account, and then you need to click forget password, and you need your private key to recover your secondary password. Yeah.
So basically, as Simon said, you log out. There's an option on the front screen where you're signing in for forget password, and then it'll ask for your private key, which you would provide, and then that will recover your access and allow you to update your secondary password. So we won't do it now because I think we're not quite done showing everything. But the last thing I think we should cover, Simon, is the collection and payment.
Okay,
which is
cool.
Basically, I'll let you walk through it, but this is basically the peer-to-peer, I guess, sending of Plus Coin between members. And this is this is the technology that we already have in place, which other companies that are in the marketplace right now are working on building or promising to build for their members, or but this is what we already have. Because remember, the company's technical founders and then obviously their team work for both Samsung and Google Pay. So this function here, if you want to open it up, Simon, represents that peer-to-peer mobile payment platform.
Yeah, so if you click on that, you will have collect and scan. So if I want to have somebody send me some Plus token or any cryptocurrency, I need to, of course, loading the address, and you go to specify an amount. That means how much you want to receive. And right now they are based on Chinese yen, US dollar, and Korean won, right? Three fiat money. So if you choose US dollar, and if you want to transfer PUS token, that is how you can transfer PUS token from one account to the other account for free. Okay, so if I want to transfer 10 PUS token, right? So I enter 10 PUS token right here, and I click confirm, and I click OK. Then they will give me a QR code. So if I have another cell phone, I can scan that code. So if I using another cell phone and I click payment, right? On Android, I click payment and I click pay.
Yep.
And then I will scan this code, right? I will scan the code.
So essentially this is, you're creating an invoice for this wallet for the amount of 10 plus coin.
Yeah, so they will show on the other account when you scan it will be how much you request them to send it. And you can see, actually I can show you on the screen. You can see that the transaction is free. Right now I can use this one to scan the other one. You can see.
Oh, you're going to switch phones?
Yeah, I just switch so they can show it up here. Oh, it's not showing up. What happened? Okay. So you see, if I using my phone to scan, it will show me somebody want to request me to pay them 10 PUS token, and the service fee for PUS token to go to pay each other is 0. So transaction fee is free. You don't need to pay anything to transfer your PUS token to each other. That is, I don't know if that will last forever, but that is the attraction for new member or other people who want to use PUS token to send money to each other. Can you imagine? You don't need to pay anything. And last time the main event, the Chinese leaders sent us some PUS token, and they can send from China all the way to Canada for free. Right? They send some money to support us to organize an event. They send it to my account, and then they pay 0 fee. And it's in seconds. I receive whatever they want to support us in seconds, guys. So PUS token network, this will be amazing for the merchant, because their members, if they sign up their customer and then customer accumulate some PUS tokens under their account, they make money. And when their customer want to use the PUS token and send it to them, it's free. So they don't need to pay for any POS system. It's awesome, guys. This is crazily benefit for merchants. Of course, for now, because PUS token is not launched their merchant portal yet. In the future, right now, what they're missing is when you send PUS token to each other, they don't know who's sending to who, right? They don't have a record of which account sending to which account. So that is not good for the merchant right now yet, because if they have thousands of customers sending them money, they don't know who's paying which invoice, right? But that will be launched next year, because they will launching the merchant portal, and then they will allow merchants to recognize at every single invoice. Okay.
So this is what I always refer to in the presentation as the mobile payment. What do they call it? Flash pay. Flash pay. This is flash pay. Mm-hmm. And this is what is available today, not Tuesday. Meaning we have it. It's here. It's working. It's not a prototype or in beta. It's working. And I don't know if any of you saw a message that I shared about a program that's been making its rounds across the internet land called Initiative Q. And my point in sharing that link was not for people to sign up for that. If you notice, I didn't share a link for it, because that initiative is being put out there. I look at it as like a lottery ticket And even on that link, it says, this may be worth something if we're able to succeed in building our network. And it's referring to some PayPal people, some techies from PayPal who are trying to create this network called Initiative Q. So people are going crazy giving away these free links, and they're signing up. You know, they're giving up their email, and then in the hope that this company gets off the ground, and then eventually they might get some free coins. The point I was trying to make when I was sharing that is like, you know, fine, you have nothing to lose. Go and sign up for that free link and get the free coin but if they're able to get it off the ground. They are years behind what we have here. We're ahead of the game. We have the technology already. And I think that's what I want people to understand. We have the technology. The company simply needs members, and that's why they're being so aggressive with having a full affiliate marketing plan in order to grow from that 500,000 members that we have right now, which could be more by now, because towards that 10 million, which is their target, because they essentially want to be the next Binance, right? So knowing what you know now about Binance and how a lot of people using that affiliate program made, you know, upwards of 100 Bitcoin simply by sharing their affiliate link for that exchange, you know, this is your chance for the one that you missed out on Binance. This is your chance to build your affiliate team and help this company grow to that 10 million mark. So, Simon, I think if you don't have anything else, I think we've covered a lot of ground today in terms of the training and a lot of the basics and a lot of the things that gets asked of us most frequently on a regular basis. So I appreciate you doing that. I think we're about ready to have Brandon come on to just share a little bit of training when it comes to, you know, how to get started, how to see the big picture in terms of the opportunity here, and really, you know, how to build your business. I think he's going to share some words of wisdom. I've known Brandon just under 2 years, and anytime that I bring him on the call, anytime that he's asked to share his words of wisdom, I'm just overwhelmed each and every time. He's just, if you have an opportunity and you have someone that you really want to make a good impression upon, and, you know, share this, and when you're sharing this business with them, and you want someone there who can bring it home and who can, you know, sort of summarize and just really close them, for lack of a better term. I can't think of anyone on my team that I would rather have beside me when that time comes, because Brandon, I learn a lot. I learn a little bit from him every day, and I'm looking forward to what he has to share tonight. So Brandon, please, everybody, please welcome Brandon to the call. Brandon, are you there?
Yes, I am. So can you hear me?
Loud and clear, brother.
Fantastic. Wow. What an intro. The Plus token is in your back office right now. I think the only other person who's given me a better intro is my mother. So guys, thank you so much. And I just want to give it back to Alvin.
I do accept Plus token.
You do. Fantastic. That makes it easier. So now I know how to send it back to you very easily. So that's going to be easy. So I just want to give back to Alvin and also to Simon. First of all, Alvin, again, he said that we've known each other for just under 2 years now. And I just know Alvin and also CN. We've done business before. And we've been very good friends as well. And I think the business brought us together. And then once we became friends, it was like, wow, that's it, game over. There's a trust factor with these guys. You know, when they go to bat for you, they go to bat for you. you know that you can totally 100% trust them because they do their due diligence, not just for themselves, more importantly, less for themselves, but more for everybody else. And then that answers the questions for themselves, which is actually amazing. The first time I met Simon was in a coffee culture, and he was actually about to present this to me, and we were sitting inside coffee culture for like 15, 20 minutes, and we were at different tables, and we never even knew that that was going to happen. And then Alvin comes walking, and oh, he's sitting there. So that's how I got to meet Simon. But Simon came with a wealth of information and knowledge and really helped break this down because, you know, I'm not the crypto guy. I am a network marketing guy. But when Simon broke it down and helped me understand the vision from this, it came from the kind of, okay, try and sell me something, you know, and then it kind of opened up. It's like, what? And then the doors started really opening up, and then the vision started coming through that I could see further and further. And if I can't see vision, there's no point in doing it, because you have to be able, first and foremost, to be able to understand the end game. You have to understand where it is you're going to before you can know where you're coming from. So once you do that, you know how to start right, because you know where you're going to. And this is exactly what Simon and Alvin and Sienna really helped me understand. And I'm still kind of on that journey of understanding a lot more. But, you know, just being on these trainings are huge. Sorry, my chair keeps on sinking. I'm going to keep lifting up. But, you know, it's a situation that to be on these trainings is so hugely important, because sometimes we sit here, but here's the key. When you show up, be present. When you're present, have a pen and a piece of paper. You know, I always have my book, because I'm writing in it, because I may hear the same thing over and over and over and over again, but every time I listen to it, I pick up something different, and it fills in the gaps, it fills in the holes. So being present on these trainings and making sure that our teams are on these trainings, because here's something you got to remember: the best trained team wins. That's something you want to write down. The best trained team wins. Always. And that's key. So the more you can train yourself, the more you can fill in the gaps for yourself, then the better you can help you and your team wins. Okay, so that's key. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Brandon V. I go by the name Brandon V, similar to Gary V, but I had my V a lot longer than he had his. And if you look at my last name, you can understand why I call myself Brandon V, because trying to explain to people how to pronounce Vitalingam is a pain. So here, Brandon V. I am the Brandon V. So ask Brandon V. I'm here for you. Guys, I like to have fun. And if you're not having fun in what you're doing, there's no point in doing it. So I laugh, I joke. I laugh at my own jokes, probably because nobody else will laugh at mine. So, you know, humor me. Laugh at my jokes. If I can see a smile in your face, I know I've got it right. But here's what I want to talk about. A little bit about me. I've spent 26 years in the network marketing industry. I've had a lot of ups, a lot of downs, had major successes, and some resounding clangers too, you know, ups and downs. So that's the reality of it. We've helped bring in network marketing companies into the Canadian market, and then help them expand within Canada and into Europe and abroad. So we've had a lot of understanding and knowledge. We've been taught a lot of things by multi-million dollar earners, the nuances and the psychology behind what happens and how to do things and why those little things are done. And after being in the network marketing industry for that period of time, you know, the kind of last 5 years where we grew the most through failing the most, because that's the only way you grow, through failing. We failed a lot. And when you actually find out things that you thought you knew everything, and you realize, well, I really didn't know that. This is where you have to be humble, you have to be coachable, and you have to show up and be present. Being in the network marketing space and products and services, I want to explain to you how this is nothing like a network marketing company. Because a lot of us come in and the first thing we think, oh, crypto network marketing, and it's not. It's nothing, nowhere close to it. Let me explain to you the rationale behind that first, because first you have to understand what it is you have in your hand. Yes, it's crypto, but then we look at it as a network marketing thing. So we think that we have to go out and recruit. So you have to understand the mindset first. And here's how you understand it too. Because we're in a situation where In network marketing, usually when you are buying something or you're becoming a distributor or an agent or whatever that is, you're in a position where you have to pay an upfront fee. It could be for a package, it could be a sign-up deal, but generally out of that amount of money, there's a portion that goes to the company, or there's a portion that goes into the compensation plan to be able to pay everybody else in the upline, and some of the people in the downline too. So you have that distribution of money that comes out of what it is you're paying to be able to pay somebody else. So here's the thing. I go out, I try and find you, I try and recruit you. Now I'm in a position that if I recruit you and I get you into that package, I get a portion of that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. This is no longer a service industry. This is now a recruiting industry, because what you are doing is that you're going out to recruit people to make money. Now you kind of partially have to do that because you want to get paid. That's the deal. Here's the situation. When you're in that position, it's all about you. And no matter how much we want to sugarcoat it or candy coat, it is about you, because you know if you do not sell or if you do not recruit, you do not make that money, and you want that fast up frontward bonus. Here's the difference here. This company, when you take your money, they put your money into your account, nobody else's account, your account. 100% of that money is for you. Not 1%, not 1% comes out to go to the company. Not 1% goes out to go into the compensation plan. It's all yours. Next thing, you can take out your money the day after. Granted, there is a 5% fee. Only 5% within the first 28 days. After the 28 days, there's a 1% fee. That's it. But they're saying to you, from the day after, if you put your money in, the day after, you try to say, I'm going to take it out. Can you do it? Yes, you can. It's not locked in any way, shape, or form. When you have access to your money, it means it's your money. Nobody else's. It doesn't belong to the company anymore. It is your money. So when nobody's taking your money out, they're taking 100% of it, putting it into an account, and let it trade arbitrage for you. That's yours. This is huge, guys, because first of all, you're saying, well, how do we know if they're trading arbitrage? Because they show you. They want to be so transparent. They want to show you. Next deal is usually companies that are faced within the crypto field in the network marketing side, okay? They go out and promote themselves, but they fly under the radar. Here's why they fly under the radar, because they don't want anybody else to be able to look at them closely enough to be able to pick holes or find out where things are going wrong. Here's how things change. With this company, they're trying to put their faces everywhere possible, in the places that most network marketing crypto companies or even network marketing companies wouldn't want to go. They will hide, fly under the radar, and just promote the hell out of themselves just in that plane, and go, create the excitement. These guys are turning around and saying, how can we put ourselves everywhere, in front of governments, in front of professional crypto people, in front of blockchain people, in front of people who know this stuff inside out, live, dream, and breathe it. When they're putting themselves in front of those people who know what they're looking at, who can pick them apart, and they see no red flags, what they see is partnerships and opportunities. This is a big, big difference, because they're not hiding. They're putting themselves out there. They're saying, come and look at us. World, come and look at us. We're not hiding. We're coming into the front of you to say there is an opportunity. There is something here that we're putting out there so that you guys can see, and we're being as transparent as possible. When you have a company that you know the owners, you know that they're going out there, that they're putting themselves in front of the real crypto group of people instead of just the network marketing crypto people, there is nothing to hide. This is a 10-level affiliate system. This is how this changes. This is an affiliate system. This is a referral system, because the company is paying the commissions. It's not coming out of your pockets. It's not coming out of your profits. It's coming from the company's profits. They're saying, thank you so much for going and sharing.
Oh, there's a recording.
They just want you
This is that wallet, the
share
first webinar for the
and
wallet.
when they want you to share it, they want you to share it with everybody else. Because when you're in that position, when you go and see a great movie, what's the thing that you do? You come out and you tell all your friends, I went and I saw a great movie. You text it, you put it on Facebook, you put it on Snapchat, you put it on Instagram. When you go to a great restaurant, you say, hey guys, you take a photograph of your food. And then the first thing you do, you put it on Facebook, you put it on Instagram, you're telling everybody, this place has great food. It tastes awesome. But when your buddies go and taste that food and they go to that restaurant because you're the one who told them about it, did you get any refund? No. Did you get any coupon? No. Did you get any referral fee? No. Who won? They won, and your friend won because they got a great meal. The situation with this is that you're just doing what you're doing. I let my wallet run, and every morning I wake up and I look at it. And I didn't do anything at first because I wanted to say, what's the proof? And I'm watching this climb up and up and up. Because you see, I don't want Alvin's excitement. I don't want Simon's excitement. I want my excitement because it's real. And when I saw this thing jumping up and up and up, you cannot tell me this is not real. You can't tell me, because now I have my belief, not somebody else's belief. I have my belief, and each and every single one of you is watching this and looking at your wallet every single morning and watching it increase, increase, increase. It's not decreasing, it is increasing. And when you see something like that, you know it works. What's the thing when you find gold? You want to go and tell your friends and family. Let me tell you something. We are in such a blessed space right now. Each and every one of you sitting in a multi-million-dollar seat today. Let me explain to you why. Because this has been primarily in the Asian space. It is only just broken out into the Western English-speaking market. Only just. This company is just coming out of diapers, and they're light years ahead of everybody else. Let me say that again. This company is just coming out of diapers, yet they are light years ahead of everybody else because they built a hole so deep to build a foundation that, you know, if you see a huge skyscraper coming, you see that the longest period of time is building the hole, digging that hole and getting all the foundation ready. I'm like, wow, that's taking a while. But the moment they got that hole done, the moment they got that foundation set, this whole thing just punches through the roof, and you see a skyscraper going bam, bam, bam. And you're like, wow, they built that quick because they took their time building the foundation. This is exactly what Plus Tokens has done. They've taken the time. They have the know-how. They have the knowledge. They have the intelligence. They have the experience. They've dug the hole. They've built the foundation. Now it's time to build on top of that and to build this skyscraper so far up into the sky, it's going to reach the stars. And I'm telling you guys, we are right at the beginning now today. Here's the danger. This is going to spread like wildfire, that every single person who you know is going to hear about this. The starting gun's gone off. Who's going to get to your friends and family first? You or me? Because when you understand what you have in your hand, you want to share it with everybody. And the more you share it with everybody, because it's not about how much money can I make, it's about how much value can I deliver. And when you can go and help other people, and you know for a fact that you have something in your hand that can change somebody's life. First of all, it can change your life. But if you know it can change somebody else's life, if you help somebody else pay their mortgage, your mortgage is taken care of. If you can help somebody else take care of their grocery bill, your grocery bill is taken care of. When you can help somebody else pay their bills, your bills are taken care of. So when you put your focus on the external and you help other people get into a deal that is working and that can take them out from that humdrum life, that could take somebody from having 2 jobs, a single mom from having 2 jobs to that 1 job, that father from working the overtime hours to working his normal hours, so he can spend his time with his friends, with his family, with his children, and live a quality life. If you can be the catalyst to do that, should you not do it? Yes, you should do it. Why? Because now it's a duty. It's mandated upon you. When you have the lottery ticket and you know what the winning numbers are, it is now your duty to go and tell each and every person, because everybody wins. This is a game where it's a win-win-win situation. There are no losers. The company wins. You win. Your friends win. If they share it, they win. Your team wins. Everybody is winning. And so long everybody is winning, how can we not share this amazing opportunity? It is not network marketing. This is not your grandmother's network marketing company. This is nothing like that. This is light years ahead. This is the crypto game started, reinvented from today and plus token. This will change people's lives. I kid you not. Do not take it for granted. Today is the day. Make the decision. Get off the fence. Instead of holding it to yourself, show everybody where the gold is. Show everybody where the crypto is. Show everybody where the plus token is, so that we can all win together as a community, because all ships rise together. This is Brandon V. Back to you, Mr. Al.
Wow. I unmuted you.
Wow.
He's laughing.
I'm excited. Can you tell?
Sure.
Wow.
I'm glad we're recording this. That's all I have to say, because I'm trying to type it all, but oh man, I was trying to listen at the same time I was typing because I wanted to pay attention. But thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. I think we need to start having you on the regular Zoom calls, because I'm fired up. I gotta hit the phones again, because you're right. You're right. It's now our duty to share this with those people that we love and care for, because 10% a month. And I really think you're right. We probably have a 1-year window here for the North American market, I think, for those who, and because like a year from now, it's not, the opportunity will still be there, but it's not going to be as great as it is for this 1 year. And a wise person once told me that when you find the right business and you find the right opportunity and you see the bigger picture and you look at the long-term horizon, which in the crypto space, long-term is like 2-3 years, right? Let's face it, 2-3 years, 3, 4, 5 years. You have that window for 3 to 5 years, but this opportunity is so good, you only need one. You only need the next 6 months. Just run as hard as you can for the next 6 months. Don't even take a break this Christmas, because the truth of the matter is that the Asia Pacific, they're going to continue to do what they're doing.
Yep.
You know, the fact that they're probably 500,000, 600,000 strong by now, you know, for those who are just buying Plus Coin and looking at this as an investment, go for it. Because you know that you will win even if you don't share it with a single person. Because you just sit on the Plus Coin, because, you know, even if you don't share it with someone, somewhere, someone else will, because they see the opportunity. But for those who see the big picture and see that in general we have a 3 to 5 year window within the crypto space to accumulate as much Bitcoin as we can possibly accumulate to set ourselves up for the rest of our lives, you only need 1 year when you have an opportunity like this one. You know, some of us only need 6 months. And the reason I know that is because Mr. Chen, who has absolutely no experience in network marketing, April 2018 till now, is making 3,000 to 6,000 plus coins daily, 7 days a week. So he's on track to make $2 million a month right now. You know, does he need a year? He probably needs a few months at this point to set himself up for life. But I'm pretty sure he's not taking his foot off the gas pedal.
Oh no.
He's probably putting both feet on the gas pedal, which is what, for those who see what we see, that's what I encourage you all to do. Put both feet on the gas pedal and just go. There's no excuses. You know, the marketing material, obviously, it's lacking because this is not a network marketing company. This is a technology company who's building an exchange and looking for members. But, you know, along the way, we'll build those marketing materials. We'll get that together. But don't let that be the excuse for you to stop moving forward. Because obviously perfect will come later. For the time being, what we have is good enough. Because if they can build in Asia Pacific to 500,000 strong and the company's still growing, momentum's building, the price of Plus coin keeps going up on a regular basis, even though it's up and down.
Still in diaper.
It's going up on a regular basis, then you just sort of know where this story is going. And it's just a matter of deciding that you want to, you know, write your story, that you want to build your story, you want to create your story. And like I said, we have a 3 to 5 year window within the crypto space, but with an opportunity like this, you only need 1 year. Work your bee off.
Yeah. Okay, to close the meeting, I just want to say a couple more things that, guys, look.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. Awesome sharing, guys. So much power. And then like Alvin say, we need Brandon to give us some energy every single meeting. But guys, I just want to touch a couple major points that like Brandon and Alvin sharing. Yes, we don't have the best material to share the marketing. Yes, some other people say, oh, we don't even have the head office for you to go visit. But look at this, guys. Right now in the market, we've been checking so many companies, right? So many companies have beautiful office and beautiful like celebrity in their company to promote the program. But go back to what Brandon just sharing you. What is the bottom line? It's the products. It's a benefit for the members. So many products, so many packages outside. You join $10,000, $1,000, $5,000, and you pay them, all your money is gone. And you have to go sign up other people to pay $5,000, $10,000 for you to make money. Guys, yes, they are so beautiful. Their website is awesome. Their leader is so rich. But for your friends, for your family, if you share those benefits, if you share those packages to them, you just rob their money. They don't make money the next day, right? Yeah, they have the beautiful back office, but what can they do? What can they do with the beautiful back office for? Guys, go back to the bottom line. What is the technology behind that? What is the benefit behind this compared to all the other companies? Compared to all the other program, guys. Do the comparison. Don't look at the beauty face, right? For all so many programs right now, or other company, they offer you more interest every day, and you know that. Too much interest every day, you will see it crash very soon, right? So you have to look at both things, the technology and the future of the company. Right?
And you can also look at it in the situation. Would you prefer them to take your money that you're helping them earn and put it into beautiful offices, or would you prefer them to take that money and put it into you?
Exactly, guys. Exactly.
I take the money.
Exactly.
No,
why don't we want the money?
Money
Every day go to our pocket. Every day the money go to our pocket is a lot more better, right? Don't look at the beauty office that they offer. And so many companies, the owner, the CEO come and shake your hand and open the awesome like event promoting their company, but they don't promote the technology. But Plus Token, you guys like Alvin and Brandon just sharing, they put themselves in front of the government. They do the right thing because they let you know that they are legit. They are sharing the technology. They are not just sharing.
They're not paying your bills.
Yeah, they are not using the money to pay somebody so famous to promote their project. They want the normal people like you and me. Every single normal members can be benefit. Every single person can benefit from this program. You don't have to be high tech. You don't have to be like high profile member, high profile networker. And another thing, the last thing I want to share is they are so low bar to enter, $500. And if you have $500 to come in the program and you sign up somebody put a $1 million, you still have the equal benefit. You can earn for many other programs. If you buy a package for $500 and you sign up somebody buy a package for $10,000, you don't get the benefit from the $10,000. They're making you to buy a $10,000 package to sign up somebody buy a $10,000 package to be fully benefit. But in here, if you only put in $500 and somebody put in $1 million, you still get the full benefit. Equal opportunity for every single body. Every single member is equal opportunity. So if you pay attention on those details, guys, those are the things I believe you should pay attention on. That is how good Plus Token is. So guys, so thank you so much, Brandon, Alvin, and all the people still stay for the last 1 hour and 25